today we'll finish section formula. If section formula is finished, then this chapter is complete. Okay, understood? Now to show collinearity of the points by using section formula. Collinearity, I think all of you know what is collinearity. Means all the points lie on the same line. Okay, and point should be more than 2, because 2 points are always going to lie on the same line only. Okay, so the minimum should be 3, 4, 5, like this points should be there. Okay, now if you see how to check the collinearity of a section formula, so you will be having 3 points. Okay, minimum 3 points. So A, B, C. Now what you're going to do, you are going to take A, B, and C. Okay, anywhere you'll mark. Now you will take the ratio. Okay, you'll assume the ratio as K is to 1. Okay, we are going to assume the ratio as K is to 1. Now after that, what we will do, we'll write the formula of section formula. C point is already given using the ratio K is to 1. Now what you will do, you will compare the coordinates coordinates of C with the coordinates of means the finding of section formula with the help of its section formula, and you'll get the value of K. To confirm the value of K, you will compare both the x coefficient, the x coordinate and y coordinate both. Okay, let's see one of the question. Today we'll just see one question of all the section, and tomorrow we can do it in the assignment. Okay,
Ma'am, after completing this chapter, what you will give
I'm
assignments?
thinking of probability, because probability is a one-day class. Or you need any special chapter? I think how many chapters are left? Only 2 chapters are left. Circle and this your surface area and volume is only left. Yes, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am,
so
after ma'am completing the portion, ma'am, can you take one class for triangles? Because it's the only part I'm getting stuck in. Ma'am, I know how to prove by Thales theorem and by converse Thales theorem that this is parallel to that and this side is equal to that. I can do, but after
okay,
that,
what
ma'am.
we can do in the revision, we can take it means in short only. We can deal with it means we can take 2-3 classes of triangle. Okay,
Okay.
a
Okay.
full revision. Okay.
Mhm.
Now let's see, this question is here. Now using section formula, find that the points A minus 3 comma 1, B 1 comma 3 and C minus 1 comma 1 are collinear. Okay, so you need to check that these points are collinear. So how can you check these points are collinear? I'm going to write A.
Ma'am, AB is equal to BC is equal to AC.
Now I am going to take the ratio as K is to 1. Okay, let the ratio be K is to 1. Okay, now if you know the ratio K is to 1, now what through section formula, what we know, what does the section formula says? Now the coordinates of C will be equal to, formula will be m1 plus m2 and
Actually, M1 into X2 plus M1 into
m2
M2
m.
into X1, comma M1 into Y2 plus M2 into Y1 divided by M1 plus M2.
Okay, now the coordinates of C are already given, that is minus 1 comma 1. Now we are going to write m1 will be K. Okay, so K into x2. What is x2 here? X2 will be 1. So K into 1 minus m2 will be 1 and x1 will be minus 3. So it will be plus 3. Okay, K plus 3. Am I right or no?
Ma'am, coordinates of point C you're taking, and where did plus 3 come from?
x1 की value.
Oh, X1 is minus 3.
A and B point are there, na? So
So,
x2 will be 1 and x1 will be minus 3. Okay,
okay.
here minus will be there, na? Not plus. And here m1 plus m2, that means K plus 1. Okay, now 3 and m1. M1 is what? K into 3K. Okay, minus 1 and this will be K plus 1. Okay, got it? Any doubt till here, Ishika?
Ma'am, X2 was minus 1, right?
देखो मैं लिख देती हूँ A का
Ma'am, you're taking point C, like A is X1, X Y, Y1, and that one is Acha, A we are taking. I thought C and A. Okay.
x1, y1, x2, y2. Any doubt now?
No, ma'am, without check.
Any doubt?
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay. Now on equating both x coordinates, we get -1 is equal to k minus 3 k plus. Okay. Now if you compare, so what you will get? You multiply this, so you'll get minus k minus
K1. K
one
is equal to 1.
k minus 3, which will give you uh,
K is equal to 1.
2k is equal to 2. Okay, so k is equal to 1. Now we will compare to prove that yeah, this is the correct only. So on equating y coordinate. Okay, now this time you'll compare y coordinates. So it will be 3k minus 1
K
upon
is equal to 1.
1. Okay, which imply that k plus 1 is equal to 3k minus 1. So you will bring here, so it will be again 2k is equal to 2, which will again imply k is equal to 1. So now here you got to know that the value of k is 1. That means it will, you have to think that it is 1 upon 1. So ratio of the C divides the line segment AB in the ratio what 1:1. Understood? Okay. And
So
this means
understood.
what? This means what? That C is the midpoint. Okay. Therefore, that is C is the midpoint of AB. So ABC are collinear. Yes or no? Hence ABC are collinear. Okay. Any doubt, Ishika, Ridhima, Zan?
No doubts.
No, ma'am.
You can copy this question.
Ma'am, can you show the question one? Okay.
You want me to explain again, Ridhima? I think you came it late. Na?
Yeah, ma'am, no, it's okay. I know how to. So, ma'am, if it is that k and 1, if it is both 1, then it is collinear.
Yeah. C is the midpoint. Okay.
Okay.
Both 1 means it is dividing into the ratio of 1:1.
Yeah, that.
Shall we move to next question?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a minute, okay? Like problem based on finding the section ratio and section point. Okay, section ratio and section point. Section ratio, you know, in which ratio it is dividing the line, and section point means at the ratio, the coordinates of the point which is dividing the line. Okay, in some ratio. Now, how you will be doing here? See, for example, you'll be having a line. Okay, line the endpoints of the line will be given to you. Okay, and any axis. Okay, any axis will be dividing the line. Okay, like here you can see in this question, y-axis is dividing the line. Okay, at a point P. Now, if y-axis is dividing, we will know the coordinates of y. That in y-axis will not know the coordinate of y, but we know that the x coordinate will be 0. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
So through that we'll see. Okay, when let's see one question and you will understand. There's nothing much complicated.
But, ma'am, then there will be two variables. One will be y and will be k.
No, let's see. Yeah, first of all, what you will do, you will find out the ratio. Okay. See, I have already mentioned here also. First, we will find out the section ratio, and then we will use it to find the section point. Okay. Now, let's see here how we are going to do. Now, first of all, find the ratio in which the y-axis. So y-axis is dividing. So you can draw here y-axis, y dash, x dash, and 0. Okay. Now, in which the y-axis divides a line segment joining the points 5, 6. Okay. So 5, 6 will be somewhere here. You can take 5, 6. Okay. The next point is -1, 4. Okay. Somewhere here we can. Okay. Now, also find the point of intersection. Now, here we can take it as P. Okay. Now, coordinates of P will be 0, y. Yes. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So this coordinate of P, that 0, y will be equal to what? Through section formula, we will apply the formula that will be, let me first write the P will be equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 comma y1 plus x2. Oh, did wrong. m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon plus m2. Okay. Now here what it will be? It will be 0, y will be equal to m1. Okay. Now we will assume as usual k. Okay, k is to 1. Okay. Now if you are assuming k is to 1, so points you have to take k multiplied by right here minus 1 comma minus 4, and this one will be 5 commas. So x1 will be minus 1. Okay, so when you will multiply it, so it minus 1 plus 1 into 5, so that will be plus 5. Okay, upon divided by k plus 1. Okay, yes, divided by k plus 1, and here k multiplied by 6, 6k minus plus 4 minus 4. Okay, 6k minus 4.
Why is minus 6?
I think I've written it wrong now. Wait. What ratio I have taken now? ये गलत हो रहा है.
Ma'am, I think minus
Here
4
also k, ठीक है?
plus
As there is nothing much that you cannot take this one k. You can take here, either here also you can take k is to 1, or here you can take 1 is to k. Okay, but first variable I have written according to this. Okay, you confused होके लिख दिया था, so I'm not changing it. Okay, so 4k minus 4k plus 6. Okay, because at the end your calculation will be accordingly. Okay, will be minus 6. No? Minus is there. Okay, now let's compare. Now how you will find the section. Okay, now if you see here, this y value y is missing, but this 0 is given
We
to you.
can find k, then we can put it in over
Yes,
there.
that only I'm saying. No, this y is missing, but this 0 is given to you. So you are going to compare the x coordinate. Okay, on comparing x coordinates. Okay, 0 is equal to minus k plus 5 upon k plus 1. Okay, now k plus 1, if we go this side, it will be 0, which implies that minus k plus 5 is equal to 0, which implies k is equal to 5. Okay, now we have got 5, that means 5 is to 1. Therefore, the required ratio is what? Ratio will be 5 is to 1. Now we have got the ratio. Now we are going to place the ratio, putting value of k in the equation this. Okay, इस equation में हम k की value रख के अब y find करेंगे. Okay, now if you're going to put the value of k in the first equation, you take it as first equation. So it will be what? Minus value of k na, it will be minus 5 plus 5 upon k plus 1 will be 6, comma 5 4s are 20 minus 6 upon 6, which imply that it will be 0. Okay, comma minus 26 upon 6. Yes, which will be 0 comma. Okay, this will be your coordinate. Minus 9 will be there. Understood?
Ma'am, we do not have to put it in decimals.
No, you leave it like this. Okay. Okay. 13.3. You can put it in decimals also, but generally they don't put it in decimal.
But this is fine too.
So understood how you're going to do? First of all, you're going to write the coordinates, okay, and your the ratio you are going to take it as k is to 1. Now after that, you know, since axis is dividing, so if x axis will be there, so y will be 0. If y axis will be there, so x will be 0. You have to make it. You have to first what you have to do. You have to find the section value. So how can you find the section value? One of the one of the coordinates will be 0. That you are going to compare with the corresponding coordinates on the RHS, and then you'll get the value of k, that is the ratio. After finding the ratio, what you are going to do, you are going to place the value of this ratio in the main equation, this one. Okay, and after placing it here, you will get the value of the coordinate. Okay, the y of x. Understood? Both the values, 3 values will not be given to you missing. If 3 values are there, then apply the different formula. Okay, or something other thing will be also given. It will not be given like here that this x-axis or y-axis is dividing. Okay, because if both the values will be unknown, then you can 3 values unknown cannot be find out like this. Okay, got this? Shazan?
Yes, ma'am. I heard the same answer.
Now let's see. Now this one you can try. Okay, I'll explain you. You can try this question. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle. Okay, so this is a circle whose diameter is AB. Okay, and whose center is, okay, center point is given. Center point is, you can say C. for example, and this is 3 minus 4. And the coordinate of B is given. Now you need to find out the coordinate of A. So A will be, you can take x comma y. Now what you are going to do here? Can anybody tell?
We can put it as C is equal to then section formula.
So how you're going to apply the section formula? The ratio?
Ma'am, 3 minus 4 is equal to.
No, what ratio you are going to take?
Ma'am, K is to 1.
Ishika, it will be case to 1.
Yes, ma'am, because it's in the center and it.
Riddhima?
I think it will be 1:1.
Yeah, very good. Riddhima.
Yes, ma'am.
It will be 1:1 because C is the center. Okay, since center is there, so it is dividing the line segment into equal parts. Okay, so remember this. Okay, these are the tricks that you have to, means this will not be mentioned in your exactly in the question. Okay, that it is divided. You know, it's already mentioned center. Center means it will be in the mid of the line. Okay, mid of the line means 1:1 ratio. And if 1:1 ratio is there, then what formula you can apply? In fact, you can apply the same formula, okay? But directly at the end, you are going to get x1 plus x2 upon 2, okay? Comma y1 plus y2 upon 2, okay? Do this question and tell me the coordinates of x and y.
Is the formula x is equal to x2 plus x1 by 2?
Yeah. In fact, you can apply the same formula, section formula, the main formula that is there. In that, if you are going to place the ratio 1 and 1, okay, for both the ratio 1:1, you'll get the same thing, okay?
So, ma'am, we can do AC is equal to CB. That we will get it.
No, here you'll not do AC is equal to CB. Why? Because this is the distance formula. When you are going to find out the distance formula, then you are going to write AC is equal to
Answer is
CB.
2,0.
If you are going to use section formula, the coordinate of C will be equal to what? Here you are going to write and compare the value of x. When you will compare the coordinates of C with the given coordinates here, okay, then you will get the value of x and y. Okay, Riddhima? Yes, Shazan, what you're saying?
What is the answer?
2, 3. No, it's not 2, 3. It's 5, minus 12. Here it is easy because it is so next to upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. Okay, so C coordinates will be 3, minus 4, which will be equal to 1, x upon 2 and what 4, y upon 2. So after comparing, what you will get? 6 is equal to 1, x. X is equal to 5. Simple is coming.
X is equal to 5.
4 plus y is equal to minus 8.
Y is minus 4.
Y is equal to minus 12. Coordinates will be 5, minus 12. What happened, Shazan? You saying something?
No, ma'am, it's okay. It's minus 12.
Ishika, have you checked? I think it's a mistake in
Yes,
calculation.
Ma'am, y is minus 12.
Yes. Shall we move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is the last question here. Okay. I think so. Last question is here. After that, area of triangle is here. Okay. So area of triangle is not in your course, so this is your last section question. Okay. Wait. I think something is missing. Yeah. Now, fourth will be problem based on finding points of trisection. Trisection means 3 points will be there. Okay, means trisection means 3 sections will be there. In fact, A, B is there, and at 2 points is it? 3 section is there. No? Section 1, section 2, and section 3. Okay. Q. Okay. Now trisection. Now these all sections will be equal. Okay. Now if they're equal, so they are divided in the ratio 1:1:1. Okay. Now only A is given to you. The coordinates of A will be given and coordinates of B will be given. Now you need to find out the coordinate of P and coordinate of Q. Okay, so you are going to find out the coordinate of 2 points. How you can find out the coordinates of 2 points? Now you can take what? You can take AP. AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. So
Yes, ma'am, this is I have done this question.
yeah, so you can take AP. If you are going to find APs to ratio PB, so what it will be? Since all here will be 1 and PB, 2 sections are there. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. So one time you can take AP is to PB and the next time you can take as AQ is to QB. 2 is to 1. Got this? Any doubt here? Riddhima?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see some question here. Okay, find the coordinates of the point of trisection of the line joining 2, minus 3 and 4, minus 1. Now you need to find out the point of trisection here. Okay, so 3 points will be there, of course. Okay, taking it A, B, P, and Q. Okay, now you need to find out this. So first time you can take AP is to PB. Okay, so it will be in the ratio what 1:2. Okay, now can everybody do this? You know the ratio, you know the coordinates. You need to find out the coordinate of P. So coordinate of P will be equal to x1 to m1 plus x1 m2 upon m1 plus m2 comma y2 m1 plus y1 m2 upon m1 plus m2. Now find out the coordinates of P. Everybody try this question.
I'm getting in fraction.
You're getting in fractions.
Uh,
That is not a problem. What is the
8/3 and minus 7/3.
Yeah, it's correct.
Now, ma'am, 1 will be 2:1. We will take, right?
Now the next you can find out about Q. Okay, here what will be there? AQ is to QB, which is equal to 2:1.
So, ma'am, I will take point P instead of A, or the points will be similar.
No, now you will take AQ is to QB. अब ये वाला होगा, ये यहाँ तक और फिर ये वाला.
Okay, so points will
change 2:1 and you will find out the value of Q here.
Ma'am, how to do this? I am getting x plus 4/3 and then y minus 6/3. After that, what to do?
X plus
4.
Why getting x plus 4?
Because we will take p first, x and y.
You will find out the value of x and y, na?
How?
Okay, I'm telling
The
you.
other point I got as Q is equal to 10/3 and minus 5/3.
Now I have 10/3 minus 5/3. Okay. Now see, Ridhima, okay, and Ishika, both of you. This is x comma y. Okay. Now what will be here? X2. X2 is what? 4. 4 multiplied by ratio is m1. 4 1 4. Okay. Plus now next ratio will be 2. Okay. M2 is 2. So 2 into 4 upon 3. Okay. Comma 3. Now y2 into m1. So minus 1 plus 2 3s are 6 minus 6. Okay, so it will be 12 upon 3 comma minus 7 upon 3.
So, ma'am, what is this point you are getting?
Wait, nothing is wrong here.
Ma'am, Q is 10/3 comma minus 5/3.
What? Q is here. I think 12 is wrong now. 4.
8/3 I'm getting.
Yeah, 8/3. That only I'm checking to.
It is 2 into 2, ma'am, not 2 into 4, ma'am. You have done, ma'am, it is 1 into 4 plus 2 into 2.
1 into 4 plus 2. Is it 2 into 2? No, I have done 2 into
Yes,
4. Okay. Now, Ridhima, got it? How I did? Okay. Try for Q1. Try for Q the same thing. Now, this time ratio will be different. This time ratio will be 2:1. Okay. Because if you see the line A, B, Q is here. Okay. So this is 2 and this is 1. So this time ratio will be 2:1 instead of 1:2. And you know the coordinates of A and B. Got it?
Ma'am, but in that answer, it is written 10/3 and minus 5/3.
Yeah, the next one, the Q value is 10/3 and minus 5/3. You're getting different value?
I got the one you got, 8/3 and 7/3.
This was all for P. This is P. 8/3 and minus 7/3 is for the P.
Okay.
Now you need to find out for Q. Now Q line will be different. You see here? Now this is A, this is B, and P was somewhere and Q is somewhere here. Okay. Now here two sections are there in between A and Q. One is AP and the next one is PQ. So 1:1 ratio was there here. So 1 plus 1, 2, and here the ratio is 1. Okay. Now this time ratio is different. 2:1. Points are same here. A, B ke points same hai. Okay, Ridhima, and ratio is different. Now you check.
Yeah, I got it. I took the points differently, I think.
Okay. So now after doing this, you will get 10:3 and minus 5/3. Okay. Now similarly, if you get one more point here, for example, A, B, okay, P, Q, R, okay, 3 points you need to find out. So again, what is the ratio? 1, 1, 1, 1. Now for different, you can find out A, P, A, B. Let's take only P. So here 1 is there, but here how many sections? 3 sections are there. So 1:3 will be there. Okay. Now if I take A, Q, if I'm going to take Q and here B, so 2 sections are here also, 2 sections are here also. So 2:2. You can say 1:1 ratio. Yeah. And now 2:2. If you write 2:2, it will be what? 1:1. Yes. So here now the ratio will be 1:1. Okay. Now again, if you take the last point that you are finding of R, so 3 ratios are here. R 1 to 3 sections are here. So 3:1. Got this? Okay. Okay. So I think if I keep on increasing points, you'll know how to find this. Yes. Any doubt till here in the section formula, in the distance formula, anything? So here we have completed, I think, because area related to circle is not in your syllabus.